Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear. Testing, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. All right, we are here for 2 games with Chippewa Falls. We are in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, taking on the Chippewa Valley Riverhawks. 10UA division. Freeze versus Riverhawks. Freeze in their home whites away, but home whites. Game 1 of 2 here in Chippewa Falls. As both teams get set up. Lauren Cola. That isn't run. That's Evie Allen at center. Allen over to Piper. Piper on the boards. Riverhawks drill this one all the way back. Who's in net? Who's in net? Harper Tim in the net. Over Lesperance. Lesperance takes it to the neutral zone. Passes it over to Hahn. Hahn drives this one forward. Picked up and shot by Clara Kozak. Allen dumps back into the corner. Puck still in the zone. We had a quick change as Kylie Claudia comes on. Kylie backhands and trying to get it working in front of the net. Has it behind, looking for someone helping in the middle. Frankie Schumacher with Claudia. Claudia collides with one of the Riverhawks. Topic holds, back to Frankie. Frankie drills it into that far corner. Picked up by Malia. Shoots just wide. Puck's picked up by Schumacher. Wants to get over to Claudia. Claudia is going to backhand it, and that's going to go up to the boards. Here come the Riverhawks driving. Pass up to Schumacher. Schumacher wants to get it out of the zone. Can't quite get that, and it's forced back behind Harper Tim. Plata looking over to the near boards. Finds Malia. Marshall hustling down. She's got all by herself. Marshall with the shot. Save. Schumacher in that near corner looks inside. Wanted to find Hahn. Nice pass inside. Just gets by Hahn. Picked up by Kozak. Kozak in front of the Riverhawks bench. Over to Frankie Schumacher. Back to Hahn. Hahn drives it. Going to get a shot and kicked off to the near corner. Puck is driven all the way. That'll be an icing. That's going to come back to the glove side of the Riverhawks goal. Backhand. Held, blue line held, picked up in the neutral zone. Here comes Riverhawks. Held up again, and it is going to make its way all the way to Harper. Harper covers this one up. Puck gets driven in front of the Riverhawks goalie. Held up and in the neutral zone. Back, that was Minahan for a moment, had it. Kopic picks up, circles around. Back the other way. Collision. And Riverhawks for a moment send it back around. Schill, Abby winds it back up to L'Esperance. Piper gets it taken away for a moment. Kopic gets it out of the zone. Shot and score. Marshall with the score, Collado with the assist. (1-0) freeze, 5:35 left in the first period. Kopic picks it up behind the net. Minahan stops that shot with her shins. Puck is through the neutral zone. Schumacher up over to Hahn. Hahn over to Kopic. Kopic makes a move. Makes a move and scores. (2-0) freeze, 4:57 left in the first. New line out. Evie Allen. L'Esperance to her right. On to the left. Back on D is Piper and Kozak. Puck gets sent back, and it is a quick icing. I am using a new tracking tool for the camera, so let me know how it is out there. Hands-free device. Shot on by Allen. Deflected back into the middle. Allen step back up, shot, and again deflected off by one of the defenders. Collada gets that one, and she shoots from the side. Back behind the net, Riverhawks pick it up, trying to move it out. Marshall holds for a moment, and Riverhawks pick it back up. They will get it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Kozak. Kozak near boards. That'll be an offsides call. All right, here they come then. It is Frankie at center. Marshall to her right. Collada to her left. Back on D. Minahan forces this one up to the zone. Marshall has it for a moment, picked up by the Riverhawks. Riverhawks circling around, picked up. Collada, she's going to turn this one back. Passes it over to Kopic. Kopic from the blue line. She's going to launch this one. Almost one-timer over to Collada. Back inside. Kopic circles around, holds it. Riverhawks behind their own net. Held up by L'Esperance. Piper battling in the corner. Gets it back. Blue line, Minahan holds it. Shot wide. Minahan is going to hustle back, pick this one up. Harper comes out. She's going to knock it off into that far corner. On drives that one in that near corner offensively. Picks up her own pass. Riverhawks trying to move it up. Frankie Schumacher back inside. Puck drifts, almost tipped in by their own team. Kozak over to Marshall. Marshall picks up. She dices her way through, gets it slapped over the near wall, picks it up, passes it inside. Ricochets off one of the Riverhawk skates, and they will pick up. Collada right on her tail. Pass back out. It's going to go to Schill over Collada. Collada look inside. Picked up by Marshall. Pass over. Nice movement. Puck by those four girls right there. Kozak. Schill. Schill inside off of the back of one of the Riverhawks. Schill now, number 25. Has it. Fires it through the middle, and that's not going to be ice because it's off the player. Collada. Riverhawks inside, nice pass by Riverhawks. Nice pass to Marshall by the Riverhawks. That is Marshall with her number 2 assist by Riverhawks. (3-0) freeze. Allen sets up center. Puck gets pushed back. Piper moving that up. Kopic has it. Kopic now centering that pass inside. Nice movement. Piper coming back, covering as Quinn had gone up, and then they swap back as Quinn backs up. Piper moves forward. Girls are understanding their positioning pretty well. Allen, far corner. Looking for that pass inside to Hahn. It's a Piper. Piper. Shoot just wide. Hahn now circles. No, it's Piper's going to go into the corner this time. Puck sitting in the middle again. Riverhawks looking to dump it. They do get it out for a moment as L'Esperance. That's Minahan. Minahan has it. Minahan will pass it back. Puck will go back over the blue line. That's offside call. 3-0 freeze. 18 seconds left in the first. Puck is driven back behind the net. Marshall in the hip pocket of the Riverhawks player. She continues moving. That is that Summer from the Riverhawks. Marshall has it, circles around. That'll be the end of the first period. 3-0 Freeze. All right, here we go. Period number 2 as the Freeze are up 3-0 on the Riverhawks. Schumacher out at center has Collada to her left. Back on D, Schill. Kozak. That's number 31, Marshall, on the right side of him. There's that pass, Schumacher, Marshall. Marshall makes a move. Here comes, that's a trip. She did not go down. Backhand, she couldn't get that shot off. No trip because she did not go down. Marshall has it again, keeps moving inside. Pass over. Trying to return that favor to Kylie from earlier at first. Schill and Collada pinning that puck up on that far board. Collada works it out, backhands it into the far corner. Puck's in the middle, Marshall there, over to Collada. Collada just, she was skating off of the bench and did not see that puck behind her. Held there, Schill trying to drop it back into the zone. Held again, this time by Hahn. Again, now it's Kozak, gets a little help in there. Kozak again, drive it forward. Hahn collision, picks it up. Hahn gets that shot off. It's going to go just wide. Puck gets driven. Koppick's going to pick this one up. Has it. It's going to go D to D. Pass over to Minahan. Minahan inside. Back again to Koppick. Koppick this time. This winds up. Gets it stopped. Defender in front of the net. Hahn gets that shot. Oh, just behind the net. I thought that was going to go in front. I thought she had a nice look at that one. Koppick has it in the neutral zone. Holds. She backs up. She's going to fire that one near fireboards in front of the bench. Over Lesperance, who dumps this one. Riverhawks winding around. Gets around Koppick to the neutral zone. Minahan. Oh, Koppick turns it around one more time. Marshall and Koppick on that near boards in front of us. It's going to be offsides calls. Hahn and or Cordova were not able to get back in time. Puck is down. Collada has it moves it into the zone. Has Evie Allen right behind her. Allen moving into the center. Well, Marshall sets up next to her. Marshall's going to have to go dig this one out of the corner. Marshall swooping through the center. It's going to get that pass over to Allen. Allen just swinging a miss on that. Puck dribbles back, and that's Schill, who's going to be the first freeze player. Gets over to Collada. Kylie looking for a pass. Finds Marshall. Marshall winds up just wide. Her and Evie were getting a little too close. It looked like she wanted to make that pass over to Evie, and puck just goes just out of the crease. Moves over to Kozak. Kozak lost the handle on that when the Hawks pick up. It's going to be an offsides call as the Hawks were just a little too aggressive getting across that blue line, and they will bring it back. Out comes Schumacher. Hahn. And Piper Lesperance up front. Minahan and Kopic back on G. Rest of the Hawks get on the ice. Coach Lehner over on the Riverhawks bench, talking to Coach earlier. Puck's driven back, far corner. Kopic's going to be the first freeze player there. Moves it up the boards, looking for Piper. She gets pinned up. Riverhawks looking for a shot, and that's Harper's going to cover that one up. .8:26 left in the second period. 3-0 freeze. Puck gets driven near boards. Hahn loses that one, and it is going to be Minahan has that. Minahan far corner. She gets pinned up in there. Is going to get a little help from Frankie Schumacher, number 16. And 26, Hahn. Hahn has it. Wants to pop it off the board. She does. Picks it back up. Again off the boards. And lost it for a moment. And the puck is free. Kopic has it. Making a move. Looks to get a shot off. She gets a shot off roller, and it's going to go wide near boards. Schumacher and Hahn in front of me here. Puck gets walked around the back of the goalie, and it picked up. Nice interception. Pass over to Schumacher pass or shot. That was a nice pass. Looked like for Piper. It was Piper over to Schumacher, and Schumacher got that shot. Kylie Collada walks that one in. Gets held up, turned around off of Kopic skates. Piper Lesperance dumps it back inside where Collada goes into that far corner. Helped out with by Schumacher. Shot just wide. That was Lauren Kola for that pass. D-to-D pass. Kopic over to Schill. Schill moving in inside, looking for Lauren. Kola circles around, making a charge. Held up. Schill wants that D-to-D pass. Doesn't have the partner, and it sneaks up into the neutral zone. Marshall looks up ice. He's going to make a move. Going to go pick up her own pass. Far corner. There's Kola sitting waiting inside, number 19, Lauren Kola. Back to Kozak. Kozak near boards. Helped up by Hahn. Hahn's going to circle on one to this. Couldn't quite do that wraparound shot. Hahn all by herself behind the net. Holding her own very well as Evie Allen and Piper Lesperance jump in. Lesperance making her move through there and loses a puck into that far corner. Schill over to Piper. Piper has Hahn and Evie Allen in the middle. Hahn jumps in, helps out Pipes. Pipes walks out of there with it. Backhand pass inside. And the Hawks pick it up. No! Held by Clara Kozak. Hawks down. E.B. Allen takes the easy puck pickup. Esperance looks inside. Kopic comes flying into the boards, lost her footing. Back pass inside. Marshall, for a moment, had it, and offsides call. 5:06 left in the second period, 3-0 freeze. And there will be a goalie change. No, a timeout possibly. Timeout is called. Whoa, who called that timeout? So did I. So it was a call timeout by the Riverhawks at 5 minutes in the second. Freeze, take the ice. Schumacher, Clatta, Marshall up front. Minahan, Kopic back on D. Riverhawks get in position. Schumacher waits for the puck to drop. It's down. Schumacher gets it back. Picked up by Kopic for a moment. She moves it up off a couple of the skaters of the Riverhawks twice. Third time there, she backhands that one deep into the offensive zone. Circles around back of the goalie of the Riverhawks. Picked up, fired, and that one's going to go deep. It's Kopic's to get, waved off icing. Defensively gets it over to Marshall. Marshall now has this one. Marshall. Backhand shot and save. .428 left in the second. 4-0. I thought it was 4-0. They never updated that one. Puck's down. Lauren Collada at center. Kozak moves it inside. Picked up by Lolo. Lolo has it inside pass to Han, and Han had it there, but nice save by the goalie. Nice pass by Kola to Han. Puck's driven back again behind the net of the Riverhawks. Picked up. Piper steps up, turns it back around. Under 4 minutes in the second period. Well, we're back down to 3-0. All right, it was 3-0. Kola fires this one inside in front of the net, turned back around. Piper's going to wrap it around the boards. Here comes Lesperance. Gets a shot, goes wide, far corner. That puck's going to be a icing. That's going to come back to the glove side of the Riverhawks goal. E.B. Allen, Collada, and Marshall up front. Minahan and Kopic on D. Stack to the left of Allen. Over to Marshall. Marshall over to Collada. Collada winds up. Fires that one right in the belly of the goalie. Puck's going down on the stick side of the net this time. Goalie this time. Evie Allen works that back to Collada. Collada circles around over to Marshall. Marshall gets back to Minahan. Minahan now. Plenty of time. Finds Kopic. Kopic. She's going to swing and miss on that one. Picks it back up and fire it over. Pass to the Riverhawks far boards. Held by Minahan into the neutral zone. She's going to have to backhand it over to Kopic. Kopic works it over to Collada. Backhand inside to Allen, over to Collada again. And outside, Kopic holds that blue line for a moment. She does. She's going to fire that one wide of the net. Collada back inside. Evie Allen for a moment had it. Back into the neutral zone. And Kopic fires this one back offensively near corner. Marshall digs it out. There's that puck between neutral zone one more time. The Riverhawk cherry picks that one, number 3, and Chills there to deflect that one into that near corner. Puck driven offensive zone for the Freeze. Wrapped around, 1:35 left in the second. Riverhawks making their move. Summer, number 31. Held up. Schill off the boards for a moment. Back behind Tim. Picked up by Schumacher. Frankie Schumacher, nice move. Driving that puck off the boards. Picked up back by Schumacher. Now she loses that one, and the Riverhawks turn around. Kozak over to Hahn. Hahn. That'll be offside. Under a minute left in the period. 3-0 Freeze. 58 seconds to be exact. Puck's down. Schumacher drives that one forward. It gets back to Schill. Schill now looks up ice over to Lesperance. Lesperance picks up, has waved off that offside. They didn't call it. That was offside by a little bit. One ref that was on the blue line let it go. The one that was about 30 feet back called it. 46 seconds left in the second. Kodala's line comes out. That has Lolo, Marshall, and Collada. Kopic and Minahan back. Lauren pushes it up over to Collada. Collada moves it into the zone. That's going to be an offside call. Puck's back. Kopic has it. She will dump that one far corner. Wraps around the back behind the net. Riverhawks send it back into that far corner. Minahan waiting. Picked off by Marshall. Marshall moves up. Has Kylie Collada in the middle. Kylie trying to get her stick on that. Kopic trying to make a move. Does finally pick this one up, and she will dump this one. Gets back behind the net, and that is the end of the second period. Freeze up 3-0. This is game one of 2 games here with the Riverhawks. Next game will be at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Quick break in between and game 2. Start of third period, 3-0 freeze. Evie Allen, Piper Lesperance, and I believe that's Harley Hahn on the left wing. Back on G, Kozak and Schill. Puck's down pass. Allen had it. She'll drive this one into the offensive zone. Piper backhands that one into the middle. And Riverhawks take it out. Schill circles around, number 25, Abby Schill. Still has it, looks up to number 9, Lesperance. Back around, and that'll be number 13, Clara Kozak in that far corner. She blasts that one up, looking for Hahn, gets by Hahn for a moment, over to Piper. Piper up to Hahn. Gets by her in the neutral zone. Riverhawks will be there first. Hahn was able to get her stick on that one, drive out in that far corner. Evie has it. Looks for inside pass. Looking for, I think that's, that was, Hahn. Puck's inside. Lesperance works it over to Kozak. Kozak back inside, gets it just by Piper into that near corner. Back again, Schill steps up. Has to circle back around. Plenty of time. Dancing with that puck and lost it. Kozak trying to hold the blue line. It does good outside of it. And it is Schumacher, far corner, or far boards. Riverhawks circle around. Defense swaps out, and now it's the Schumacher, Marshall, Collada line with Minahan and Kopic back on G. Here come the Riverhawks, make a move. Marshall steps up, stick to stick, and an offsides call. 10 minutes left in the game, 3-0 freeze. Other than that quick 3 goals in the first, it's been a battle back and forth. Looking at it, you think it favors the freeze, but the score is just 3-0. Minahan holding that for a moment, offsides call again. 3 of the Riverhawks are off into their offensive zone as that puck was dancing around in the neutral zone. Puck's down. Yard sales are a stick on the ice. Kopic to Marshall. Puck's free. Oh, it gets by them for a moment. Here's Schumacher. She's going to get a shot. It's going to save as that one ricochets back behind the net. Marshall has it. Circles. Looks. She's going to take that shot and puts that one off the shoulder and in. 4-0. Lauren Cordula. Lesperance to the right. Hahn to her left. Back on D. Kozak and Schill. Puck's there. Hahn, for a moment, she gets tripped up. Down she goes. Puck is going to go fire boards. Lolo there's first. She gets pinned up in there. Hahn's helping out. Puck's back. Kozak has it. Over to Schill. Schill off her skates, and that's going to go back towards the near corner. And out through the neutral zone as Lesperance will be the first player there. Picks it up. Backhands. Looking for Hahn. That's an offsides call. They let that one go. Lesperance circles around. Looks up ice. Makes a move. Off the boards. Picking up her own pass. Keeps driving. And then gets held up. And backhands it. Far corner. Hahn this time had it. Now she lost that one. Riverhawks pick it up near boards. Driving. Gets around Schill. Runs in. Gets by Marshall. Marshall did trip her up enough where that puck is held up in the neutral zone. Schill has it. Schill backhands over to Marshall. Marshall just has one of those players ricochet off her. That was quite humorous. Marshall still has that puck. Picked up by Collada. And a shot on and covered up. E.B. Allen at center has it. Collada, neutral zone, circles, over to Marshall. Marshall moves up. Minahan, backhands on the boards. Again, E.B. Allen this time, drives it inside. Kopic gets by her through the neutral zone. Looks across ice, has Minahan over there. She's going to take it the long way around behind Tim. Fires it up boards. Again, looking to get it over to Marshall. And Marshall has it. She drives that one, and it's Hahn. Marshall. Hahn will be the first one there. Nice little move by Hahn. Again, still goes back on between her feet. Minahan. Minahan walks it up, shoots. Save, kick back behind the net. Puck again. This time it's Schumacher. She's going to get a shot off. It's going to go wide. Schumacher back behind the net. Far corner puck. Lesperance. Hahn. Schumacher joins. That's Minahan that sends on that back. Schumacher's trailing. Riverhawk picks it off, has pass inside, shoots, and save. That was a nice pass by Schumacher over to Lesperance. Shot by Lesperance, and Minahan pass outside the blue line, picked up by Kopic, neutral zone. She's going to bring it way deep, passes it back to Minahan. Minahan now this time drives this one. Puck behind the net, wraps around. Kozak, had Schill in the middle, going to fire that one inside instead. Riverhawks moves it up. Marshall and Schill both there. Riverhawks drive that one out. That's going to be on Tim. She'll let that one sit as that gets waved off. No icing. Schill looks up inside, off a Collada's stick. Held up by the Hawks. into the neutral zone. Hawks got to get out. They're going to be offside. If she does not get out, she continues to stay inside. There she finally cleared. Lauren Lolo has this one now. Driving. Claudia on the inside. Pass over to Claudia back. Wanted to get that back to her, but was deflected by the Riverhawks. Lauren, again driving. This time Kozak's going to fire that one. Far corner. Pass inside Marshall with that shot. It's going to go back behind the net. Puck again. Nice pass to Marshall. She's going to go wide with that one. Riverhawks have been passing it to Malia a couple times. Nice passes. Shill's going to take this one out. Shoots it off the chest of the goalie. Marshall's off. Piper's on. Shill's off. Minahan's on. 3:45 left in the game. 4-0 freeze. Evie Allen and Kopic both on the ice now. Hahn wanting to get a shot off, gets redirected by that Riverhawk defender. Hahn's going to skate off. She'll be replaced by Claudia. Evie Allen still digging in the boards, gets a little help from Piper. Piper moves it inside. Evie Allen and Claudia both there. Evie wants to get that backhand, couldn't quite get that one to work for her. Coppin comes up and turns that one in there. That puck now drives through. Backhand by Allen, helped by Kopic and driven to that far corner. Minahan picked up by Marshall. Marshall fires that, deflected off Riverhawk. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Meantime, Schumacher gets on the ice. Back over to Marshall. Marshall looks inside and redirected. Riverhawks back behind the net. Claudia there to match up. Back to Marshall. Marshall shot is deflected. Schumacher for a moment. We are at 150. Puck is out of the zone. Offside. 1:44 left in the game. Puck's down. Back to Kozak. Kozak's going to drive this one. Far boards. Brown puts it inside. Riverhawks have it. Clock's not moving at 1:44 yet. Still not moving. We're going to get extra playing time as the clock stays at 1:44. There I hear people yelling clock. There it's moving. It's only about 25 seconds of free hockey. Is it ever free? Puck. Far boards. Kozak. That's Kotola and Hahn, both in that pile. Hahn loses her feet. Lauren picks it up. She's trying to fire it up. She does. She moves it. Keeps moving it forward. It's Lolo. Steps out of there. Makes a move. Gets that. Does not get the shot. Could have been a trip. Riverhawks. We're at the minute mark. Evie Allen takes a swing, just misses. Couldn't find that one. Collada picks it up and she'll get that one in. Collada, assist by Evie Allen. 5-0, 42 seconds. Evie, Marshall, Collada up front. Topic and Minahan, D. Topic moved up, puts it inside, looking for that shot to Collada and just wide. Kick save by the goalie. We're about 20 seconds as that puck is now pinned into that far corner. Marshall joins in. She circles around, looking, pass out to Minahan. Minahan over to Topic. Topic winds up, and she's going to put this one inside. 10 seconds. Here comes the Riverhawks. Makes a move, gets around everyone, and that'll be the end of your game. Freeze win. 5-0. We'll be back at 2 o'clock.